Hey guys, welcome back to ArtosisCasts. Hope you're having a wonderful day here today. Today's match is going to be really different from a lot of the things that we've seen. So up here, as you can see in the top right, we have Dewalt. Obviously, I do Dewalt from time to time. He's a very strong Protoss player, as you guys all know. Takes some games here and there off the top pros, but not quite that level yet. More what I was looking for here was this guy, BCM. You're like, who's BCM? Or maybe you have a really good memory. BCM is the Zerg killer that eliminated Queen, that eliminated Hero in ASL qualifiers. He beats the best Zergs in the world with the dumbest cheeses you've ever seen. He does things like just goes 2 racks, cancels a command center, absolutely wild all-ins. The thing is, like, he generally plays around, like, high A rank from what I've seen, but I've never seen his Terran vs. Protoss. And Terran vs. Protoss is like a truth magnet for how strong you are over time. It's like you have to be steady and solid. You can peel some wins. Like this game might just be like a 2-fact and he wins. And it's like, okay, I mean, doesn't mean as much as you would think it does, you know? I don't know. I don't know what to expect here. Okay, well, now I do, because he just went 10-10-10. Well, that's why I chose to cast a BCM versus Dewalt game. So, I mean, this guy is a cheeser through and through. 10-10-10, for those of you who don't know. 10 depot, 10 racks, 10 gas. So, you're cutting a lot of SCVs to get a very fast factory out. It's going to be against Nexus first, so this is perfect scenario for him. Because if he can figure out what's going on, if he goes Marines nonstop, he goes the factory as quickly as he can. Well, it won't be Marines nonstop. You can't with this build. But, yeah, it'll be like a lot more units a lot earlier than you're used to. So see this? This is faster than 11 gas. Well, obviously it's 10 gas. But it's like 5 to 6 seconds faster than a normal 11 gas opener that skips a half SCV. Yeah, that's really fast. You're going to be able to feel it in game if you're a high level player. So I don't really know. He's cross spawn scouting, so this tells us he wants to do something different if his opponent is across the map because it's so much harder to rush. I assume that he's going to just heavily all in a close spawn, but we'll see what that's going to look like. Dewalt here. What you gonna do? He sees the SCV. Okay, cybernetics core and then second gate, I guess, is very likely what we'll end up seeing. You know, you can do like 1 gate with Nexus first and just run up the ramp if they attack you and let them have the Nexus. Add-on. Again, very fast add-on. A couple Marines going to go out to the front. Oh, man. BCM is actually going to the wrong second main base. And Dewalt is attacking the shit out of his SCV. So if he can get this, I think he'll get up the ramp beforehand. And then he'll realize that Dewalt is in the top right. Okay. So BCM gets down here with the SCV. He's not going to be able to get a full scout and see what's going on. And it's going to be an FD push off of a 10-10-10. Yeah, this is actually completely normal. As well, completely normal in quotation marks because it's a 10-10-10. Dewalt's going to get up here with the Zealot. He should just turn around. He actually goes up and fights, but it's 5 Marines versus a Zealot and not particularly good micro from BCM, but that's okay. He doesn't know that it's a Nexus first. Really, Dewalt just needs to add a gate here. At least one. He's going shield battery before that. I'm not feeling very much like Dewalt's going to have too much of a chance against this. This should be about as hard a counter as you could ever get. That is such a fast siege shank. 5 Marines. He already lost his Zealot. 1 Goon walks up and takes massive shield damage. And now it's just Vultures coming out. Now, he might try something tricky like hold position here to block rallies, and a move like that can be really good. Look at how he's down 7 workers, by the way. Very, very rough. Full wall here from Dewalt. Dewalt. Okay, kills off that gateway while it's morphing in. Just going to dive onto one of these units. Goes down some spider mines to the bottom. The spider mines at the bottom. Okay, he does drag one, but that was almost dead anyways. That was actually a pretty good drag from Dewalt. And yeah, those mines on there probably not all that useful. We see them. You can actually really see here that this is the way BCM plays. Because, like, it's not the greatest execution, but he's very straightforward in knowing what he wants to do. He's laying some mines off here. He's going to pull this siege tank back. Dewalt's going to lose the Nexus for sure, it looks like. And so, I mean, this has to be BCM at a big advantage, right? He's way up in workers. Robo-Pylon going down. The command center is going to finish, and he has a second factor in the way. It seems to me like this is just a straight win for BCM. Trying to lay a few more mines here. Not really working out. Wow. He's actually really trying to save this. I don't know that that can work. His shield battery is pretty much out of energy at this point. He's just eating too many mine hits. You just got to target this. Okay, gets the heal up on that front one. Okay. Hey, he's actually getting kind of close to holding this. Vultures have terrible damage against buildings. It might be worthwhile to just run this forward and eat the mine. Oh my god. Oh my god, 13 health. He needed one more shot. A 2 health Dragoon. Okay, this tank coming out. Oh no. Wait, if this mine hits those goons really cleanly, he might actually still have a chance because it'll blow up this one, take a lot of damage on these two. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Oh my god, he just runs up and snipes the Nexus! It's so crazy. Dewalt was so close to victory. Well, I guess it's not like a straight victory from there, to be perfectly honest. Holding the Nexus generally against a Nexus boss does turn into a win, but this game has been so down and dirty and so much damage, I can't honestly say that, oh, that if he held that, he wins. You know, I don't think that that's actually the case. The mining from 2 bases for this long, like, even an A-rank player here against Dewalt is going to be able to add some factories and, you know, get himself into a cool position. Okay, Dewalt is offloading his goons. So he's going around where the mines are. You know, if I'm sitting here as BCM, I'm thinking about missile turrets. So I'm like, all right, well, he's not coming out. So he's either ferrying or he's, you know, going like maybe speed shuttle Reaver, that type of thing. Well, he sees now that it is, in fact, some Dragoons coming out. Might not be a bad play, honestly, to even add a bunker at this point. Because I think if the Nexus is not back by now and your mind sees this, yeah, your mind sees this, you're looking at this and saying, okay, this is an easy win as long as I don't die right now. But siege mode is actually not even close to done. Okay, in this type of situation without siege mode done, you actually have to have all these units on the low ground. It's okay to suck up damage here and slow them down. Like, Dewalt probably shouldn't be doing that, but you just want all your tanks to be able to attack at once. Okay, here comes the Reaver, though. Here comes the Reaver. Can Dewalt make the insane comeback? Okay, no pullback on the tanks, unfortunately. Oh my god. This is crazy. He is getting so much damage right now. Very greedy play to not have siege mode as of yet. Okay, gonna drop a Reaver right there next to the tank. Oh my god. Absolute madness here. He might target that if he drops. Okay, I was going to say, he might drop Goon to suck up these 2 tank hits and then fire, because there's SCVs repairing that tank. I think this harassment's pretty much done, though. The Reaver's really low on health, and tanks are out of 1-shot range. Yeah. So that was a little bit messy there from Dewalt. Okay, where are we at? Nexus is about to finish. Dewalt's only down 3 workers right now, so let's call it he's going to be down 4 to 5 total. It's only 2 factories. He's getting the range there for the Goliaths. Okay, Dewalt has, you know, no speed upgrade or anything, but he is getting a couple more Reavers. has that observer out now. He's going to remove this pylon in his wall to be able to walk out and actually check out what's going on. I think, okay, so there's still a window where I think BCM is ahead here and has potential to maybe win. I think if he basically goes after these next 2 tanks and brings like 2 or 3 SCVs, I think he probably can break him, but it's getting, you know, we're getting into this messy territory where it's like, okay, what does the Reaver end up doing? Where's the position where you catch them? Are the Dragoons standing on high ground, right? There's a lot of different things that can occur. Now, double Reaver is going to be painful because you can kind of sit him here and make it really hard to push up. There's no ComSat, even though he does have Academy. We don't see ComSat stations yet to like spot for something like that. Shuttled Reaver coming over to sit on that high ground. I do think, I'd be surprised if he tries to go into the main. I don't think this is that type of position. He's taking a 3rd Nexus off of a couple gates. So, like, this is the position where you just want to slow the incoming push. And you got to assume from BCM, because Dewalt's a much better player, I would say, overall, that he's got to be lining up a timing push. It's hard to imagine anything else that would have real potential to win the game. So what you want to do is take this position, which is, again, losing right now for Dewalt, I would say. We still definitely have a window here for a BCM victory. And you want to make it as hard for BCM to do what he wants to do as possible. And again, that would involve like leapfrogging tanks, forcing him to leapfrog tanks via picking up your Reavers and redropping, holding high ground, that type of thing. Okay, Vulture comes up to check, sees the Reavers. A couple more missile turrets coming up. Four gates so far for Dewalt. Citadel, very important. Forge, okay. I almost feel like I'd skip the Forge and just get more gates because it's so clear that this is just all you have to do is hold this push. I don't think harassment is in the cards. I don't think +1 having to be gotten is in the cards either. All right, gets, loses the observer, but does get a decent shot off on these tanks. So few units here. This is the type of situation where you just lead with a couple vultures and you just go. You don't even leapfrog here. There's not enough units to stop you. But he's trying to. This is not what you're looking for. Okay, so these siege tanks coming out with the vultures, like, he's not going to be able to keep this alive for very long. Yeah, everything gets kind of rolled. And yeah, he's going to GG. Okay. Well, that was a different game. I hope you guys enjoyed something a little bit different. The 10-10-10 build here from BCM, showing his extremely cheesy nature. I think it's probably a good thing for him. He's a barcode. He's becoming pretty infamous for being a cheeser. So I feel like if he just used the ID BCM, his MMR would drop. Because this is like, yeah, he's pretty darn aggressive. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm happy to have seen another game of his. Have a little bit more understanding of the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.